What if the $60,000 truck you just bought is already yesterday's news? GM just confirmed the 2027 Sierra 1500 redesign is dropping this fall, and it's about to make every current full-size pickup feel obsolete. Stick around and I'll prove why jumping on the current models right now might be the most expensive mistake you make this year. You know that sinking feeling when your brand new truck's screen lags for the third time this week. The cabin feels cheap for the money you dropped, and the fuel bill still stings on every single highway run. Yeah, that's the exact trap thousands of truck buyers are walking into right now in April 2026. The current generation Sierra 1500 has been the oldest player on the block since 2019. Ford refreshed the F-150. Ram gave the 1500 a full makeover. You felt the difference in the incremental updates that never quite delivered. But last month, GM dropped the official bomb. The next-gen trucks get revealed later this year, with production ramping in the second half of 2026. That means fall 2026, you'll start seeing these beasts on dealer lots. And the latest spy shots of the Denali and AT4X prototypes that leaked in March 2026, they're already showing an interior so sharp it makes you question every dollar you spent on a 2025 or 2026 Sierra. The exterior. From the outside, the 2027 Sierra looks meaner. Sharper grille, aggressive new LED signature lights that actually turn heads at night, and that signature power bulge hood that screams, "I can tow your house" without screaming for attention. Revised bumpers and factory-ready 35-inch tires on the AT4X models mean it's ready for dirt straight from the showroom. But the real jaw drop, the one that's going to make current owners do a double take, happens the second you open the door. GM finally borrowed the brains from their Sierra EV and gave the gas-powered truck a completely re-engineered cabin. We're talking a massive new landscape-oriented touchscreen as standard, big, intuitive, and designed the way humans actually use maps, media, and apps. No more fighting a vertical screen while you're hauling. Physical volume knob is back. Real toggle switches for climate and drive modes. Column shifter returns, and the materials, soft touch surfaces, premium stitching, and build quality that finally feels like you paid Denali money instead of work truck money. You know why this matters more than any spec sheet? For years, the biggest negative with premium Sierras was that painful disconnect. You drop 70 or 80 grand, and the interior still felt like it belonged in a base model work truck. That gap just slammed shut. This is the truck that kills the "looks great parked meh when you're living in it" complaint for good. But here's the open loop I'm not closing yet. The powertrain story is even wilder than the cabin. Unbeaten powertrain. They're keeping the proven 2.7-liter Turbomax 4-cylinder and the bulletproof 3.0-liter Duramax diesel because they already dominate in real-world towing and efficiency. But the headline grabber? All-new 6th-generation small block V8S with hybrid assist baked right in. GM is already saying 10% lower greenhouse gases straight out of the gate, while keeping every ounce of the towing and payload numbers you actually use. And yes, plug-in hybrid options are on the table too. Picture this: electric around town for your daily commute so your fuel bill disappears, then flip to gas hybrid mode and still haul 12,000 plus pounds on the weekend without breaking a sweat. No more choosing between green and actually useful. That's the kind of flexibility truck guys have been begging for. Now let's talk cold, hard money, because this is where the regret hits you in the wallet the hardest. The depreciation hit. Buy a loaded 2026 Sierra at full sticker today, and in 18 months the 2027s flood the used market. History doesn't lie. Every single redesign cycle, we've seen the old body style lose 5, 8, sometimes 10 grand in instant depreciation. I've watched it happen with the last F-150 and Ram refresh. Meanwhile, the new 2027 Sierra holds value better because it actually feels current in 2030. You're not just buying a truck, you're buying insurance against tomorrow's used truck price tag. Fuel costs? The new electrified powertrains are engineered from the ground up for the stricter 2027 to 2032 EPA emissions rules that are already coming. Gas prices could spike to $5 a gallon again, but your hybrid Sierra laughs at it. And long-term repair bills. Fewer surprises, because the tech is built to last the next decade, not just the next 3 years of lease. But here's the part most truck channels won't tell you. The emotional side that actually keeps you smiling every time you walk out to your driveway. There's something powerful about parking a truck in 2030 that still turns heads instead of looking dated by 2028. That quiet pride when your buddy with the older model climbs in, runs his hand over the new dash, and just mutters, "Damn, this cabin is next level." That feeling beats any 0 to 60 time or horsepower number on a spec sheet. It's the difference between owning a tool and owning the truck you actually look forward to driving. I've been tracking these spy shots for months now. The AT4X prototypes wearing bigger tires and upgraded suspension. The Denali with that completely unique dash layout. It's crystal clear GM finally stopped the incremental nonsense and listened to what real buyers have been demanding. They built the truck the community has been begging for. But here's the bold contrarian truth nobody in the truck forums wants to admit out loud. Right now, April 2026 is legitimately the worst time to buy a new full-size pickup, unless it's a 2027 Sierra. Those juicy current deals, 10 grand off TurboMax models, they look tempting on the surface, but that discount is GM simply clearing out inventory before the redesign lands. You're not scoring a bargain. You're buying tomorrow's used truck at today's new truck price. Still not convinced? Let me hit you with the one question every serious truck fan needs to ask before they sign on the dotted line. Do I want to drive the last truck of the old era or the first truck of the new one? The 2027 Sierra isn't just better. It resets the entire bar so high that Ford and Ram are going to spend the next 3 model years playing catch-up. And that passenger side screen GM is adding. The one that turns the front of your truck into a rolling command center for the family on a road trip or the crew on the job site. Yeah, that's coming too. Loop officially closed. Let's zoom out for a second and talk real life. If you're the weekend warrior who tows a boat or trailer a few times a month, the new hybrid V8 means you get the power when you need it and the efficiency when you don't. No more watching the fuel gauge drop like a stone on the interstate. If you haul for work every day, the upgraded interior and physical controls mean less fatigue after 10 hours behind the wheel. And if you're the dad who just wants a truck the whole family loves riding in, that massive new screen plus the premium cabin turns every grocery run or soccer practice into something you actually enjoy. This isn't hype. This is the truck that finally delivers on the full-size pickup promise without the usual compromises. So here's the bottom line. If you haul for work, tow on weekends, or simply love the full-size truck life, the 2027 GMC Sierra 1500 is the one that finally matches the badge with the reality. Better tech that works for you, smarter power that doesn't force trade-offs, a cabin that feels worth every penny, and the financial upside of owning the truck everyone else will be chasing on the used market in a couple years. The only real question left is timing. Wait 6 months and drive the future. Or buy now. And quietly join the club that regrets it every single time they climb into a truck that already feels old. You just saw why this redesign actually matters for every truck owner out there. If it hit different, smash that like button. Drop your biggest truck regrets so far in the comments. I reply to as many as I can because your stories help the whole community. And subscribe so you don't miss the next one where the stakes get even higher.